Event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and these guys defending their home turf. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. He gets up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Go again here with Tutin. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Milroe from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tutin. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Jump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Running from the pistol, it's Tutin. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. They're there by Mike Green.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
From the gun, Milroe. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
18, pioneer.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. And that's away from the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's a gain
Looking
of
quickly
8.
here.
That's good for a Rio first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a screen play to Jeanty. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Go!
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Jeanty from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And then Abule and Kane are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A gain of 15. And the
On the give, it's Tootin. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He rolls to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. That's good for a Jacksonville first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. On the move into the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dragons 3.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I pop, take a food like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
First play is going to be against Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up. Offense to the line. Second down. Pass play now. Finds him on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
First and 10.
Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
He's got room to roam, and he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. We've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Rolling out to his left. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
19 Lions.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact. Sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
Rio, first down.
Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It leads to second.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Finds the in route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. This is Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
Throwing now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Ashton Jeanty.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
That's good for our Rio first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's a throw. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Hand off to 2. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Go, Reed.
They put a receiver in motion left. They give here to the motion man. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half.
Jacksonville.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spike the ball into the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. First down throw here from Milroe. He's got a man left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 19-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Hauled held in by Worthy right side. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Xavier Worthy out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go. Buffalo 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 60 Bison. Come on.
Bill Rowe looking to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Inside give here for Tootin. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Get it.
Bill Rowe's going to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Ready. Cut up. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Tootin. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
On the 8-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to have them up to their 23. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Rio, 1st down. at the
He's going to throw it again.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
All the left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Working inside the red zone. Tries time. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Working now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. This one's caught. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's a design run for Milroe. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.